Life was like it is for every other teenager. I was, finishing high school, started college at Vassar, was very excited about that, and after 3 semesters got very, very sick and came home. It took a long time to get diagnosed. I was bleeding internally when they finally determined that I have Crohn's disease. And we didn't even know what it meant to have a chronic disease at that time. All we knew was that most illnesses end. Either they kill you or they go away. We had no idea what we were in for. Chronic illness is one that doesn't end. Simple as that. It's one that can go into remission and can relapse. So it's never completely out of your life. I had very severe, this gets graphic, but I had very severe vomiting and diarrhea. Those were my worst symptoms. I've always had some arthritic type symptoms as well. The doctors at the time, because Dr. Crohn was still working at Mount Sinai, so this was all very new. And they actually thought that I had ulcers, and it wasn't until years later that we figured out that what was going on in my stomach was Crohn's disease in my stomach, because Crohn's disease can affect any area of the digestive tract from the mouth all the way on down. But even the doctors didn't know much. It's funny, the doctor who did my endoscopies, which is when they take a fiber optic laser and put it either up your rear or down your throat. When they did the one to go down my throat, it was very early in the use of this technology, and the doctor didn't have yet a guard that they put in your mouth so that you can't bite down on the tube, which now is standard. Well, what did he do? He stuck his hand in my mouth, and I was biting and biting and biting, and he kept saying, "Open your mouth," and I'm like, I can't. Because the physical impulse was to bite down. So that's how early it was, and I'm sure they developed the mouth guard just in response to that. I wasn't scared at all. I don't think I was smart enough to be scared. I really honestly thought I would take some medicine and things would get under control and it would be okay. There were years when there was a big struggle between me and my parents. My mom really wanted me to be living at home so that she could help take care of me, and I was fiercely independent, and no way was I giving that up because of any disease. So I lived on my own, and I remember driving to school every day. I would have to pull off the highway, throw up, get back on the highway, and drive the rest of the way to the school. And then they told me not to even bother trying to go to law school, which was all the impetus I needed to go to law school.